When I was younger, my mother was often afraid for the safety of me and my brother, and so she protected us in the best way that she knew how, and that was by keeping us in the house. As a result, because me and my brother were never really satisfied with being bored or sitting still, we decided to create an entire imaginary world, and we called that world I Am. As we grew older and we matured, we critiqued I Am when we noticed that uh, this imaginary world that we had created actually represented a lot of the core values and beliefs that we had come to internalize. One of the greatest examples, and one that I always point to, is that in I Am, I was king. My name was King Tetsudo of I Am. And King Tetsudo had two abilities that made him very different than other characters. The first was that he was the master of these 12 magical crystals, and these crystals gave Tetsudo uh, the power to shape the world around him in very real ways. If King Tetsudo didn't like something about the world, he could easily change it. He had the power to do that. The other, and one that I always held more dear, is that King Tetsudo was a good king. He was compassionate, he was loving, he was a servant. He was able to go down to his people's level and to love them, and they loved him for it. King Tetsudo exemplified a kind of love and leadership that uh, I have always kind of held as an ideal. I think that's why we made King Tetsudo in that way, because it was an ideal that I held. I want to be like King Tetsudo. I think even in my attempts to be a leader and my privileges as leader, I have tried to be like King Tetsudo. I have tried to change the world around me, to affect people in good and powerful ways, and to be a good king, a good leader, someone who loves his people, and someone who empowers them and changes them for the better.